Good afternoon or good evening. Welcome to the Johnson Rosa Homestead. Just give you a brief update on some of the things that we're doing and got going on. Start off with a little chicken hoop house that I built in, I think it was either fall of 2017 or spring of 2018. I can't remember. It must have been fall of 2017. But anyway, it looked a lot better than this. This thing has been through quite a few ordeals. So April 15th of 2018, we had a tornado to come through and had some trees and limbs and stuff to fall against it and bend it up pretty bad. That's where all of this damage comes from. So I pulled it out, straightened it up as much as I could, reinforced the ends and corners, and put it back to work as a brooder for the last year and a half probably. And then did something else to use something else as a brooder, retired this, and we moved it over in this area where it sat, and then we used it for ducks, and that's where it sat at when we had the ducks. We had this area fenced in. Got rid of the ducks, and hoop house just sat there for a good while. Then we had some straight line winds come in last week, I think. So moved the hoop house from that area where that doghouse is over here, and it was bent up and actually up in the air some. So broke this off of here. So I got to redo it again. And bent that up. It didn't bend the fence post over. I did that trying to straighten this thing out. But we are going to reuse this thing again. I think I'm going to use it as a trellis for blackberries and possibly raspberries. So that'll be a fall project that we're going to do. And that way you can walk up under it and all of that. So I'll take this end off and the back end off, take the tarp off, then it'll just be basically a frame with the cattle panels over the top of it, and just repurpose it. So I say all of that to get to a point of adaptation. You got to adapt to the things of life. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. We live in a world of pain, sickness, corruption, sorrow, death, and it's ultimately caused by what the Bible talks about in Genesis chapter 3, the fall of man. Sin entered into the world, and death by sin. So all of the tragedies that we have going on in our lives is because of the power of sin on creation. So we, as part of God's creation, have to adapt to the struggles of life, or give up. And I don't want to give up. So you adapt to it. Ultimately, spiritually, the way that you adapt to it is by believing the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's how you adapt to all the things that go on in life. And you have strength to go on. You have supernatural strength from God. And ultimately and truthfully, you understand that when this life ends, I, as a believer, I'm going to be a whole lot better off than I am now. So I'm going to make the most of the time I have here. But this world is not my home. I'm just an ambassador. Some people say you're a sojourner. You're just traveling through. But I'm also an ambassador of a greater kingdom. And I want to be a good steward while I'm here. So while we're living this life, there's a lot of blessings that we have. One of them is these blueberries that are coming in. We have one blueberry bush. Hopefully we'll get some more this fall to plant and join this one. But from this one, the last 3 years or so, we've probably been getting 2 gallons maybe of blueberries off of this one bush. It doesn't look like it's as full this year as it's been. We haven't been getting very much rain. So normally the leaves, the bush just seems like it's not as full as it normally is with leaves or berries. But I think we're still going to get enough to have a few desserts off of. Eat some fresh blueberries, put them in some smoothies. So anyway, things happen, things break. Our environment's not perfect. The weather's never going to be exactly the way we want it to be. And like I said, 2018 we had a tornado touchdown in April. We had a hurricane come through in September that knocked down more trees and did more damage in our area. Just earlier this year, in one of the small towns in our county, they had a smaller tornado come through, but it did damage. It seems like we're in a small drought right now, not getting very much rain, and we do need it. So all of these things come, and you have to adapt to them. Want to be thankful at all times because the Lord provides even in the hardships. I can tell you a lot about 2018 and just how the Lord provided through all of that. So I know that the Lord is faithful even in the struggles of life. And just want to encourage you to look to Him, trust Him, learn about Him in the Bible, and just enjoy creation even in the hardships. So hope y'all enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. We have a holiday coming up soon, so be safe with that. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I hope that you will. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, hope that you'll do that also. We'll try and put some more videos up of different things that we have going on. This is another benefit of some of the animals that God provides. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I get them mixed up. I don't know if that's a Japanese beetle or a June bug. This one, it's the small one, so I don't know which is which. But anyway, it's in a spider web. So the spider is trying to take care of the pests so that I can have more blueberries. So thank you, Lord. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you later.